Here I drive in the newly designed cave on SnowPark. And yes, there you see my name on the wall. To understand what happened, we have to go back a while, to the day I published this video right here. In this video, I showed how you can climb the SnowPark mountain all the way to the top and go down via the back to enter a secret cave. This cave was full of glitches. You could easily get stuck or drive through the wall to return to the normal playing zone. And now the day has come that the developers have patched up this area. And you might be thinking, the bugs have been fixed, it looks a bit different, but why does that deserve a video? Well, my journey did not just stop at the entrance of the old cave. It went further, and definitely glitchier. So, as a goodbye to the old cave, I will show you the remainder of the parking stunts that I did there. It starts right here, at the part where you can enter the old cave. Some of the blocks on the wall are tilted enough to drive on if you could get there. At first glance they seem out of reach, but there is one exception. This block right here next to the slope where you enter. If you drive from this slope, you can directly jump on this block and you can look through this window. Now remember that all of these gaps in the wall are not seen as gaps from the other side. They are hitboxes that let you through from one side, but you can't return, and keep that in mind. While this window looks nice, my eye immediately fell to the block right next to it. This one is tilted all the way to the roof of the cave. And with some practice, I managed to drive up, and when I did, a whole new parkour Valhalla opened. Ridges and jumps everywhere, challenges in every corner. My first goal was to drive all the way to the right over this small ridge. If you go too far to the left, you just fall through the roof of the cave. If you fall to the right, you get stuck in one of the many hitbox traps in this area. But after a bit, I managed to land right on the ridge and drive all the way to the back. Notice how you are underneath the trees that look like they are floating right above you. I drove to the back, let myself drop a bit, turned around, and then you get this amazing view. If you let yourself drop further, you can enter a small area, a small cave. Now, if the first cave we discovered was secret, I don't know what to call this one. Name suggestions are more than welcome in the comments. Also from this extra secret cave, you can escape back to the normal map via a one-way hitbox and you will drive out in this entrance. I tried to go further on the right side by jumping on the next ledge, but this was really challenging. I still think it is, or was, possible to do, but I couldn't get it to work. Then I tried going left, and there the real fun began. Soon I realized that this side was way harder to climb, as this annoying line of snow takes your vision away. But then I realized that I could use the snow area. If I could get on top of it, the one-way hitbox would not let me fall down again. Trying to jump on only works with a lot of speed, so I needed to bring spikes to the cave every time to save its speed boost. And when I used it, watch what happens. You can jump on and see the cave without having to balance all the time. As small as it is still flat, safe ground. And you cannot just use it to look at the cave in safety, but you can also use it as a cool exit. When I tried to go further, I discovered a fun glitch by accident. If you let yourself fall down at full speed, you can get stuck in the one-way hitbox of the mountain. You can have various orientations and let yourself slide all the way over the map. Well, you could, until the release of this patch. All the stunts that I just showed you are not possible anymore. The map is fixed. The trees have actual hitboxes now. The mountains now reach all the way down to the sea. The top of the mountain is now a bit prettier, especially with the addition of these snowmen. Very nice hats, by the way. The shabby old entrance of the cave now has its own land in front of it, including some trees. The entrance is now grand, flanked by two hills that allow you to leave again if you want. And you have to go that way, because there is no one-way hitbox to glitch through anymore. I had several people asking me if I like these changes, and why these changes are even made. And to answer that, I think it makes sense. I mean, this looks way more professional than whatever this is. It is the logical thing to do if you are a developer. But that doesn't mean that a small part of me doesn't miss the opportunities these design errors brought me. And not just me. I have been amazed by how many people try to reach this area, asking around for help, sharing tips, and often with success. And now the cave is sealed by the words, Mole was here. But many of us were here, often after hours of hard work and trying. But remember, this door might be closed, but others are still open. Mole was here, but he will come back. Maybe in this map, maybe in another, but let the developers be warned. We will keep testing the limits of this game. That is it for now. See you in the next one.